What's good, everybody? It's Chan with Ant. We're here today with,
Bobby Mars in the flesh.
and we're about to do his interview. So, bro, tell me a little bit about yourself for the people who don't know you. Where are you coming from, and how long you've been doing music for?
Shit, I've been doing music like, I would say 5 years now.
5 years, okay.
I would say I was making music in my college dorm room. I didn't think I was gonna be rapping. I was like majoring in marketing. And I got bored of that shit. I'm from Harlem, live in the Upper West Side, New York, everything, but I be all over the place.
Heard you. And since those 5 years in college, you was doing marketing. What made you choose? Like, who came to you and was like, you should start doing music? Or
Nobody came to me. I'll let you know what happened. It wasn't 5 years in college. It was like a year and a half.
Okay.
And then I tried to transfer to the city.
heard you?
Do work, school, and music all at the same time, and it just kind of wasn't, you feel me, it wasn't working. But it was like either late 2015 or early 2016 where that Double XL freestyle came out. It was Yachty,
Okay.
Uzi,
21 Savage, and all that.
yeah,
right?
like they was going crazy. It was going crazy. But that year, I felt like there was so much music that was just like either inspiring, and then there was music that you just felt like, yo, why is this nigga on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been around music my whole life. Like, my father's a producer. I've been around artists. I've been in studios. And I never really decided to rap. But when I was in college, I was like, I think I wrote a 16 to like some Dave East beat. And I was like, yo, these niggas is not.
You're not ready for that shit, right?
Yeah, I was like,
got
nah,
you.
bro, I gotta try this shit, bro. I gotta like really try it. Not like a month, 2 months. Like, I gotta do it a year and see what's up. And then I haven't stopped.
Your dad being a producer, was he the one who was like pushing you to do it in the studio as well? Or like you was just like following him around?
Nah, he wasn't pushing me to be in the studio. I was just around him, you know? Like, when I was younger, my parents split. Like, I would get my pops on the weekends. So, like, my pops was still trying to produce, still trying to DJ, still trying to do all these things, like, when I was young.
Okay.
You know, so he would take me to the studio. He would show me all of these things, and he would teach me. But it was never like a, yo, you're going to start rapping. And I knew it wasn't, because when I was at that age, there was other kids around my age that they used to write for, used to put on songs and shit like that. But I think it was more his thing at the time, like, you know, and it wasn't my thing at the time. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna be my thing. So, yeah, like, even he could get tight, but even like the first year and a half, I love my pops, but that nigga did not believe in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, you're not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna keep doing this. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had your little
like,
doubts for a bit, or did you feel like you wanted to prove him wrong?
No, I felt like I wanted to prove him wrong, but it wasn't. It wasn't that I wanted to prove that I was gonna be doing this, but I wanted to prove that like, are you crazy? Like, if I said I was gonna do it, it's because I was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, he's more of an older, old school type of sound. You know what I'm saying? So like, even when you on fire, you think you hot, and your peoples think you hot, and you shows and this and that, he may feel like, nigga, this shit trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the type of time you're from. So like,
I feel you. And what type of artists influenced you to do music? Because when I was listening to music, it gave me some Travis Scott vibes.
Oh yeah,
as well as some Eggs, Trippie Redd, and Playboy Cardi type of vibe.
Those are all in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger list than you think though. Like, I feel like most people, they shorten their list to like 5, but in reality, we all influenced by like mad music. Like I said, before I even started rapping, I could say one of my biggest influences was fucking Michael Jackson, because I was fucking 11 years old doing his dances in my crib, like going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But music-wise, in terms of like hip-hop, Drake, J. Cole, X, Juice, Trav, like you said, Playboy Cardi's in there, but also shit, Kid Cudi, Kanye.
Yeah, okay,
I feel like Kanye, he one of the GOATs. I ain't want to say the GOAT, because he got a bunch of GOATs these days, but he definitely up there. Andy Mineo, fucking a period of time, it was Logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just all over the place. I love all types of music. Except for country, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't be jacking country right now.
So another question is, you were saying that you were doing music, behind the scenes you were talking about you was doing music in college. Did you start off wanted to be an artist? Did you want to just do producing, engineering, or you just wanted to do everything at one?
Nah, I was just in school for marketing. I was going to class all the time, and I'm like I wanted music to be like fun for me, you know what I'm saying? And I had bought like a little setup that had everything, like a little Focusrite, a mic, and I had my laptop, you know, the same laptop I was doing essays on.
Yeah.
You know, it was simple, bro. Like, it was mad simple. I can't even remember the exact day where I was like I'm gonna do this. But I remember the day I was like, yo, I'm leaving this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I was trying to make music. You had your RA complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to focus up. I was switching my major at the time because I was like, I didn't even know if I wanted to be in school. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then I was like, yo, let me transfer. So I transferred to the city. I was going to City Tech. So from marketing, I started doing communication design. So I was like trying to do album covers and stuff like that.
That's fire.
But then I even noticed, like, even in school, like, they don't want you to succeed. Like, there was so much shit I was trying to do in that class, and it's like, yo, you can't do that yet because that's not what we're teaching you. You can't do this. This is step one step. And I'm like, damn, like,
you was two steps ahead.
Yeah, I was just trying to get going. I think people should use school for like any type of skills they give you. Apply that shit to outside. Don't just sit in the parameters of like, you're a student, you do homework, get a job, et cetera, et cetera. Like, nah, this shit you could use from school. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just felt like, nah, like I was working, I was going to classes, having breaks. I was sleeping 2 hours in the library, waking up, going to class, trying to go to work. I was like, nah.
Damn.
Then going to the studio was just not. I was tired, bro, every day.
And so how did it feel once you left school and focused on music? Did you feel like that was the right choice to do?
Hell yeah, bro. Sometimes I'll still be tired, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's the right choice because like, I feel like in music, it's like, you don't really get paid until you pop. Like, this artist that pop, this artist that's on labels and you see them complaining about getting paid. So like,
yeah.
Fuck am I gonna be like, yo, I haven't seen a dime yet. Like, that's not my goal. Is, you know what I'm saying? It's to be.
What does music like mean to you? Like, I could see that you really enjoy and you do anything for music. Like, what does music bring to you?
Shit, music bring me peace, bro. Like, it bring me all types of emotions. Any emotion you can feel, it can be put into music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be put into music. Anger, when you're feeling happy, when you're feeling like, man, fuck this shit. When you're feeling like grateful, when you're feeling whatever, it could be put. It's just a form of expression. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, some music you take serious because it helps you and it makes you feel like healed. It makes you feel peace. But there's some that make you feel like you on demon time and you're not even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some that make you feel like you want to go out and go crazy, and it's just a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on the beat. What type of music do you like to write to? Like, I know you have all different times.
I write to mad different stuff, but like, I feel like the sadder songs are the better ones to kind of write to. But I don't even like, shit, I don't even know if I'm writing or freestyling anymore. It's like mixed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have a flow in my head, stuck in my head, and I can put some words to it. Like, is that me writing? Or is that just me not in the booth right now, you know? Because if I was in the booth, I wouldn't have to write. I'd just freestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, it's just like a mix at this point. Like, even when I'm writing, like, I'll have freestyles in my head that I'm like, I could change here and there because... So it's all kind of the same.
I feel you.
But freestyling is like punching in, going off of a new beat, a new vibe, and just seeing what comes to your mind is so fire because it's like, it's not even you talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody speaking through you. It's not the same, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
I actually got to see the opportunity of you in the booth, and it was really cool because I saw the way you were switching your words, your flow, and everything, and he was like, nah, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. So I got to see that, and it's really cool. I never, like... From all the artists that I worked with, yeah, they do that, but you was like, no. Like, you're so focused, you closed your eyes, held your mic in, and just went in.
Yeah, bro.
And how, like, during that blog that we did was with the day with Danny, how was that experience with you, like, being with everyone in the studio?
Shit, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I would have been nervous. I probably would have had a little stomach ache, you know what I'm saying, a little anxiety. But now it's just normal. Like, I feel like anybody could be in the booth with me, I'm gonna do me.
So I see that right now you're really working close with High Ties. How did you guys actually get to meet each other?
Shit, Wahi and Skills been engineering me for the 5 years, like I said. When I came back from college, I was looking to go to a studio because I was recording myself and my boys off a laptop in my room. But I wanted like a better sound. Like, if you look at my shit on SoundCloud right now, I got some old songs up that's like early of like Pro Tools first, no plugins, no this, no that, you know what I'm saying? They were in the Bronx. It wasn't Insomnia, I forgot. In Dranko. It was in Dranko in the Bronx. And I was working at Zara at the time. I had already stopped with the school, so I would work Monday through Friday, 1 to 10 at Zara. And then I would go like 12 to 6 in the morning with them in the studio. And me and my boys, like, we all just put like an hour, 2 hours each. And we would just go crazy, and from there on, like, I just started fucking with them. We would get on music, you know. I had at the time, like I had tried a different studio and I didn't really like it. I just wanted to fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they moved from the Bronx and got their own shit, or they moved somewhere else, like I would just follow them. Like I would just go with them. Like wherever y'all going, like I'm gonna just go record with y'all. They're my peoples. They had Ocean Team at the time, which is still a thing, but that was like their main team before High Tides.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't in Ocean Team. I kind of had like my own group and shit. So yeah, like it should just kind of happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? The more you're around people, the more y'all gravitate. I would always pop out to their videos, always pop out to their shows. You know, that was me. I was at everybody's video, everybody's show. That's always been me. And yeah, we just started clicking and it was over. And when High Tides was made, it was like a mix of some of Ocean Team and like ABM, where you had Bonds a Billion, Trizzy, Flea Bands. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of the one that was like not in the group at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of like that middle nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then we had like a couple weeks where we was just all grinding, all fucking going places together, taking shoots, doing this, doing that, moving from studio to studio. And you know, why he would always tell me, he's like, yo, you High Tides, you High Tides, you High Tides. But there just came a day where it was just like, it just happened and we moved on from there. It was just over, you know? And that's why I love making music with them. I love giving them my verses because I know they're gonna appreciate it and I know it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even tell you how many verses I done gave to people that's like, it should never come out.
I feel you, and I got to see the connection with you guys too. Like the moment you walked in, they were all hyped to see you. I'm not gonna lie. And you made a few songs with both Flea Bands and YE. The songs that I saw that you did with YE was She's So Nice, and as well.
It's one of my favorite songs right now.
With Flea Bands was Hard to Believe. No, Metaverse.
Yeah,
it was Metaverse. How did those two songs come into play?
I'll get to Metaverse. Metaverse was on Flea Band's birthday. Like it was the most random. Like I can't even remember how we found the beat or what we were doing, but we would definitely freestyle that shit. But it was his birthday. We was in the stool chopping it up. Niggas was high as fuck all the time. Don't smoke with too much driver. That shit's bad for you. Even though, you know, I'm not gonna take my own advice. But yeah, it was his birthday. He asked me if I wanted to get on the track. I got on the track, and it was just sounding crazy. And as soon as I knew he was gonna get on there, and he was gonna drop it soon, and he was showing me what type of idea he had for the cover art. I was like, nigga, take that, take that. Happy birthday, like. To be honest.
And then with YE, with the song that you made with YE,
So Nice,
She's So Nice, yeah.
He wasn't even supposed to be on that, but I was trying to get him into the whole hyper trap type beats and yeet type beats and shit like that. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like he would go crazy on a lot of those, and I don't think he was trying it yet. So there was actually a couple songs that we got on that day that were like on that type of time. But She's So Nice was like an expression of where my mind was in my relationship, where my mind was in my music. And as soon as he got on it, I was like, nah, this gotta be on Oxytocin, because I was already like chopping that whole EP up, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't there, but we made that song and it made it like right, like as soon as we were done, I uploaded it with it. Like it was that fresh, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't in there, but it pulled it together. Like to me, it's the best song on that EP, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like it had to be on there. I wasn't gonna leave it out.
And I liked it because, like I told you before, like you gave me more of a Travis Scott vibe, and I gave me back to Rodeo. I think it was called Rodeo Days. I forgot what album that Travis Scott did, and with him with his ad-libs, gave Playboy Cardi vibes.
Yeah, he definitely influenced. I feel like a lot of artists are influenced with me because I get to learn from them, right? I feel like the artists that never get further is the ones that like, nah, I don't learn from them. I don't listen to this. It's not true because, bro, Drake and Ye and all these niggas, Travis Scott's name is a like homage to Kid Cudi. Drake listened to all these people. Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna be the best at anything if you ain't learning from the best. So to me, what I took from them was like, I don't know if this is the right word, but like the ambience, bro. Like you could have melodies in your song, but you cannot be like you could have melodies without ambience and it's not gonna hit the same. Like if you making melodies and people hear it, like they hear what you're saying on the main track, but in the back they hear like they fucking on shrooms or they do. That's the type of feeling I like. That's the type of feeling I like giving people. It's like that's what I like.
So do you feel like your music is like more for like someone who's on psychedelics and all that stuff, or?
Not for them, but if you are and you listen to it, You on Mars, alright, for sure.
Heard, dude. And I know in 2020 actually Oxycodone, right? Oxycodone.
Yeah.
That album came up. EP came out in 2020, and from that EP, my favorite song was Dash. Dash was like the craziest shit, and Medication Love. How did those two songs come into play? Or which one was your favorite one from the EP?
Right. So Oxytocin is basically considered like the love hormone. So like I wanted that EP to be about love, but I wanted it to be about love for yourself, love for your craft, love for the people around you.
Okay.
Love for, like, if you look at the cover art, word to everything, I made that cover art on notes. Like,
shit.
I was making cover art before, and I like to go to people who, like, what they focus on is cover art, because I like fire cover art. But I made that as, like, a draft, and everybody was like, nah, this shit is fire. Like, and it made sense because it's like a, you could overdose on these things, right? Like, you could overdose on the attention people give you. You could overdose on the high you feel when you too high. You know, you need to come down a little bit. You could overdose on feeling bad. You could overdose on all of that. So that was what the cover art was for. And like, I was overdosing on the love hormone, like love of life. I'm feeling life. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling my music. I'm feeling where I'm at right now. I'm feeling my skill level. I just felt like a monster. Like,
I feel you on that one. And then later on in 2020, you also dropped Sinners and Dreams album. And is it called OMO?
Yeah, OMO.
OMO.
Sinners and Dreams came first. It actually was a 2021 album. It came out in 2020. I was under the name Rob Vels, and I was doing United Masters. But like, I don't know, I feel like United Masters always give me a fucking problem to like either distribute music or it's just always some bullshit as cover art. Like they'll greenlight your shit, and then when it's supposed to drop, like the shit is just not
flag, right?
Yeah, so I just started using distro, and when I changed my name, I had to take down everything. So Sinners and Dreams had like 2 other tracks that you won't see there. They're gone because I replaced them with 3 like fire new ones, and I was just like, I should have left it as like a new release, but I put it as like a re-release, so it just came out in 2020. But I was just doing mad singles and mad features and the vlog, like, you feel me, like bunch of shit on YouTube. I was just focusing on mad shit, and Sinners and Dreams was like a tape where I felt like, yo, I was showing my rap side, I was showing the melody side, I was showing the angry side, I was showing the nice side, I was showing the love side. You know, it was longer than Oxytocin.
Yeah, I definitely saw the switch up from Blessed, Bad Days,
Yeah,
those were the top 3 songs I chose from those 2 from that album. And I know later on in 2021 you dropped Long Nights and SRT featuring Biza, right?
Yeah, featuring Biza.
Biza. How did you meet Biza? In the studio or?
Nah, funny story. I actually went to middle school with Biza.
Oh shit, okay.
Right? But I used to see him, but we never knew each other. I think he was like a grade above me. When I transferred from Siena, which was in Albany, and I came to City Tech, I met him in City Tech.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as soon as I met him, we was in the class and we looked at each other and we just started dying. He was like, nigga, I know you. Like, you from the block. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yeah, I rap, this and that, and it was just over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I like people's vibes. Like, I'm not saying a first impression is everything, because you never know how a nigga feeling on, you know what I'm saying? But like, some people you just click and you just know you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta worry about him. Like, he always gonna do him, he's gonna do his music. I don't gotta push him to do, he's good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that one. I also noticed that in 2023 you started dropping a lot of freestyles, like Freestyle, and you got to do a video with in SOS Films.
Yeah.
As well, you did No Friends in the Industry, which was the freestyle from the Drake's Certified Lover Boy album. Do you feel like that's your favorite thing to do is freestyles, or like would you rather write a whole song?
I just think the things I come up with when I freestyle are just unmatched. You know, like I could write a fire symphony, like, you know what I'm saying? And I could put my time and energy into it. But if I freestyle, like, you're gonna be coming up with stuff that, like, I don't know. And also, like, I like the feedback I get from people. Like, like I notice now when I freestyle, like, people be feeling it and they be enjoying it. Like, before when you freestyling and you just starting out, like, you fucking up a lot. You're thinking too much, so you're not even saying that much. Like, I'm just not thinking when I'm freestyling. I'm kind of just going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I like the feeling of just going, because when you realize, like, damn, I just went for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You like, hold on, it just makes you feel good.
I feel you on that shit. And another songs that you were dropping as well was during Christmas time was Xmas Lights,
Yeah.
which was literally the whole High Top group.
Yeah.
Was that one of the projects that one of the first project? Well, not one of the first projects, but one of the major projects that you guys did in a big ass group like that, or?
Nah, it's not. It's not. But it was important because I feel like the Xmas Light video, like a lot of people don't realize the landscape of that video, right? Because yeah, it came out on Christmas and we dropped it a little late. It wasn't after Christmas, but there were already songs charting for a Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
But those songs chart every year. And
True.
that's what we were trying to do. Like, yo, this song we kind of playing the long game. Like, that shit is gonna chart every Christmas. That's what we want.
Yeah.
We want it to get pop. We want our people to post it and play every Christmas. We don't gotta come out with another Christmas song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will be our Christmas song. And that's what we was kind of doing. So we had other features. We had a bunch of shit with other people. But that one, we wanted to put out something good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about rapping, we talk about bitches, we talk about weed, we talk about drugs all the time. Not saying that's all we do, but that's all rap is. You feel me? It's, you're flaunting, you're flexing, you're finessing, and then there's a side you make people feel good. There's a side where you talk about pain, there's a side where you talk about all that. So where's the song for the happiness? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have one, you gotta have something.
That's true. And another song that I really enjoyed was Feeling It. And it was like, it was an alternative, like you said, like a Yeet type of project. How do you feel like when you switch into that? Do you feel like that's more of you? Because when I listen to you, I feel like you're more of an alternative sound. Yeah. And I feel like you'll be more blowing up with that to be honest.
Yeah. I honestly feel like that alternative sound was like a bridge to what I'm doing now. I mean, like, the last 6 songs I've made, I would say I'm tripping, bro. Like, tripping. Like, you know, like, there were times earlier when you making music and I don't want to say this because I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, or I don't want to put this in my song because I don't want it to. And like these last couple songs, I just like did not care. Like, I was like, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I'm gonna put the vibe in whatever I want to put the vibe in, and that whole like little alternative, it helped because like that whole hyper trap flow, like I'm a fan of it. But like when you listen to these artists and all they say in these songs, like they always talk about drugs, lean, Molly, Zans, etc., etc. When you listen to Feel It, you're not getting that. You're getting some real like, this is where I'm at. This is how I'm feeling like a monster. I want y'all to feel this. There's like a whole intro where I'm really just talking and like that intro part I did like 15 times because I wanted it to be normal. I didn't want it to be written. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like when you put that type of stuff in your music, like people gonna feel that because you put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna feel like it's fake. They're not gonna feel like it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? So it was fire. The video came out fire. Blessed did his thing.
And how did you meet him actually, Bless? Does he do all your videos or most of them?
Nah, he's doing all of my videos now. You know what I'm saying? Like before I met him, obviously I had other people, and even Xmas Lights, I had him work with my boy Kirby, who's Kirby been doing his thing forever. You feel me? Kirby's like a big brother, like, you know what I'm saying? And I would just say, working with the same people gives you that type of chemistry, you know, because if he works with me on a video, he's gonna know what I like. You know, sometimes when I go to Arizona, I may look for a videographer and they have no idea, you know, or I try to give them a vibe and like, to them it's like, this gonna be 400. Like, nigga, I'll do this shit myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're working with your people that care about what you put in and how their videos come out, it's just way, it just comes out better. It comes out better. It comes out way better.
I feel you on that. And what is your day by day like studio session? Like, what do you do when you first walk in to get into your zone?
Smoke a blunt.
Gotcha.
Just smoke a blunt. You gotta smoke.
Do you usually, because I know you also work with one of the producers was Bon Jovi.
Yes,
Does
sir.
he like send you the beats or do you like sit with him in the studio and listen to it there?
Bon Jovi can send me beats, but Bon Jovi, he a cook master, bro.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
he takes crack and he don't tell nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really just he can start something from scratch. This nigga be putting a 5-minute timer on himself and will make a whole beat.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
yeah.
You could sit him there for hours and he's gonna keep making, or it's a more inclusive process because while he's making the beat, you know, he gonna ask you like, yo, you like this, or what should I do with this? Or we may be like, yo, I actually think you should change that, which is like, it's better than getting something from somebody, or, you know, even on Citizen Dreams, Zasper, shout out Zasper, Bruce Banner was a fire ass beat, but that was a beat that I found from like, he sent me like 26 beats, and it wasn't that they were whack, they were all fire beats, but when you're looking for beats that fit like a project, or beats that fit the type of sound you want, it's gonna take some time to find it. But a nigga that's just gonna make it for you, it's just like, nigga.
Yeah, I seen it working in live too the same day with the
Yeah.
vlog. He literally did a whole beat in like 5 to 10 minutes,
He's
and then we
regular
killed it.
to him.
Yeah, and y'all all
He's
jumped
regular
into
to
the booth in 20 minutes, and the song was done.
Yeah, he's a dog,
which was
bro.
crazy, bro. Do you feel like you rather work with who was like your favorite artist or producer throughout the time you've been working with?
Producer definitely Bon Jordy. Artist. I'm gonna have to give it to Skills because me and Skills been working close together a lot recently, and being able to get on beats that he like and having him get on beats that I like, it's like sometimes you may think like, oh, these two artists like they wouldn't sound that good on this type of, and then we do it and we like, nah, nigga, we did that. You know what I'm saying? So like, also the whole time that me and him are doing these, you know, like I have him teaching me all the engineering shit and how to, you know, my big thing right now is you're gonna see is like a monster voice. Like I love the monster voice. Like him teaching me that and able to sit down and work on my own music and have him like let me fuck up and then correct me. That's why I like it because like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's just all up. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to learn, bro. You gotta be able to learn. You gotta be able to make mistakes and fuck up because you ain't gonna be nice.
I feel you. And from all your projects that you dropped or songs, what was your favorite song or project that you did?
I think Colder was my favorite from Simmons and Junior for a minute. Colder was super fire. Like I had more like hyper songs that I'm really rapping or really trying to get the crowd into it, but Colder. Everybody says Long Nights. I think it's because of the video.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the video. Like it was more of like a Long Nights is like a Brooklyn UK drill type beat.
Yes.
But I'm speaking my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jacking no gangs. I'm not jacking no bullshit. I'm not like, yo, I'm gonna kill you if you feel me? Like I'm really talking some shit and you could feel it still on the beat. Like this is some hard shit for the streets, for the hood, for everybody. That was my first ever UK drill beat.
Heard you.
You feel me? That really don't be my type of sound. Like I got others in the tuck in my notes, but like I don't ever be gravitated towards that because I feel like a lot of the drill shit just be sounding the same. So I don't want to sound the same.
And your most recent freestyle video, was that one of your favorite videos you did recently, or?
Hell yeah! Shout out Danny Blanco and Breezy because they were in the back and they made that shit go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was my favorite because when I made that song, it really was a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? It really was a freestyle. Like I was really just punching in and just going with the flow. I had my shorty out here in New York, and it was a funny ass vibe because she ain't never seen me do music before.
Heard you. Okay.
So she was in there, she was just watching, and I'm like going through mad beats, and like all these beats was dumb ass on YouTube, and I'm like, nah, this can't be it. And then I stumbled across that one, and I was just like, I don't know why, but I just feel like going crazy right now. And that's Oof is kind of just like, you're going crazy. Like I'm just in there going crazy. I'm flexing on my haters. I'm flexing on that niggas that just be watching. Like you're gonna see me up. You're gonna see. Just wait. It was like a just wait type of song. You know what I'm saying? Like you see a lot of artists with those type of songs because mad artists go through the same shit. We all go through that period of you wanted people to recognize you. You wanted your friends to recognize you. You wanted your loved ones to recognize you and the world to recognize you. And then it's like, it just don't happen. You gotta force that shit, bro. And that was my version of like, that was just my I'm That Nigga song. You know what I'm saying? That was my I'm That Nigga song.
I feel you. So my other favorite song that was also dropped in 2023 was Hard to Believe. Hard to Believe was you talking your shit on like how you're making it now, everything you've been going up to. Like, what was the message behind that? Like, what did you want people to know about that one?
That was a song that actually I had a show. I went crazy at the show. Somebody came up to me. They was like, "Yo, I want you to work with my boy. He's a producer. He got a studio in Brooklyn. His name is Mostly Everything. He got music out, fire music." When I went over there, we was just running through beats. It was me, him, and my boy shooting, like, you know, behind the scenes for me. And again, freestyle. Like I went in there. That was what came to me. Like that was what came to me on the beat, and that's how I felt like about women. That's how I felt about relationships. That's how I felt about trust. I was just like, man, I don't believe shit these girls say. Like, I don't believe shit. Like, yeah, I done seen it all. I've done had my phone. Like, I don't believe it no more. It may have been a little Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate inspired. You feel me? But it is what it is. That was the type of time we was in, and now, if anything, you see that shit way more relevant now. Almost every podcast, you see people talking about that. Almost every fucking clip on TikTok or it's inspired through that type of time. So it's like, I was just making music from that whole, like, it wasn't pain. That music was like, that song was more of a, man, I don't need you, like, I don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying? And we all need somebody, you know what I'm saying? We all need somebody.
I feel you.
But I was just like, man, you can say whatever the fuck you want. All y'all girls, especially the pretty ones, all y'all pretty girls, man, y'all get all the attention, y'all get all the everything, y'all don't even know what it's like to not have it, you know what I'm saying? So why would I listen to a girl that's telling me, I could, like, I love you, and you the one, you the this, and what?
I feel you.
Like, it could be shallow, but it's like, it's facts, like.
It's what you've been through and shit like that.
Yeah, it's not even just, it's what almost every man has been through. Like, this shit not new. Like, this shit not new.
I feel you. What would you like your supporters to know about who Bobby Marsh is? Like, if someone was to look back and cry, what would you like them to know?
Shit, I'm real, and I don't mean that in a corny way that everybody be like, I'm a real ass nigga, bro. Like, nah, I'm real, bro. Like, when you listen to me talk, I want to give you like a real side of like this. I feel like I came here because podcasts and interviews are mad important. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type, like, I could fuck with an artist, but if I listen to him and all that's coming out his mouth is some bullshit, like, I'm gonna look at him like he's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't learn that from you, bro. I ain't gonna have you around me. Like,
I feel
all
you
you is a problem. You feel me? Like that. We gonna have to check sooner or later. Like, well, I'm gonna have you around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want my fans, I want my supporters to see that, like, yo, damn, I fuck with his music, but when he open his mouth, he's really talking. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm out here trying to preach, but it's like the whole essence of people just being real and just talking and being a regular human is gone, bro. Everybody is this gangster with ice or this fucking emo Playboy Cardi image. It's all the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck we gonna go and do the same shit? Like, we're not gonna stand out. You know, just be regular, bro. Not like regular. Like, of course we're superstars over here, but nah, like, it's just raw. It don't gotta be fake, bro.
I feel that. And where do you see yourself, like, in a year or two from now with this music career, like, with this music path?
Shit, I know for sure I'm gonna be on stage with mad people. Like, mad people. Like, I feel like everybody has this vision, and it's like, it's good to manifest. It's good to put action towards your manifestations and shit. But, like, sometimes I just have this one clear image. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything else is just background noise. I just have this one clear image. I'm coming out to my shit. The world is there. Like, you remember that DMX concert? I don't know.
Yeah.
That shit. I want the world there.
To, like, all sing to you and everything, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. Heard you.
But other than that, like even like dealing with labels and all this shit, like, I know so many people that's like, I want to stay independent. I want to, like, bro, the goal is to stay independent and own your shit. But it's like, do you not want to be a star? Like, do you not want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to bend, and I'm not saying you got to just give creative control over and this and that. Like, of course you want a contract that suits you. Yeah. But it's like, I want to be on. Like, I want to be on. I know I'm going to be on. I know, like I said, I see myself at shows, like, and that came from doing my first show in Brooklyn. I did that show in Brooklyn, and worse, I had anxiety before that show. I threw up like twice before my set. Like, I had mad people pop out for me, and they didn't even think I was gonna go on. Like, and I was just like, let me just do this shit. Worse, I was sweating OD that first song, and it just got out of me, and I just started going crazy. And from there on, I was like, I saw people saying my name that didn't even know me. I saw people jumping. We literally broke the stage. You know what I'm saying? That shit made me feel like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like every artist needs that. Every artist needs to do something, finish it, and feel accomplished after. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could talk about a video for so long, if you keep talking, you're not gonna drop that shit. Yeah. Just do it. You can talk about a show for so long, but if you don't try to put yourself in the show, you're not gonna get a fucking show. So just go and do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to. It don't matter if there's fucking 15 people there. We've done that, but we've done it with less. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get off your high horse here and there, like, and at the same time, like, that shit just feel good, bro. Yeah, it feel like drugs, bro. When people go crazy to your shit, it's the adrenaline that comes in and you feel the love. Damn, I've been rocking to this shit every day by myself. Yeah. And now, like, you see people rocking to it, this shit just feels crazy, bro. It feels crazy. And what was the hardest thing as an artist that you had to overcome, or you're still trying to overcome? This shit, like the grind, like, yo, bro. People think, like, you know how they say, like, fall in love with the process. Like, nah, bro, I hate this shit. Like, I feel like I have to do it. This is an obligation. This is not like, yo, I'm having fun and I'm lit and we going to drink. Like, nah, this is work. Like, I feel like I have to do this. I already told myself I'm gonna be this, and I already I look at myself like, yo, I said if I didn't want to do school, this was gonna be it. Like, I don't have plan B's, I don't have plan C's. Like, oh, this is what I'm doing. So this is a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never comfortable being on camera like a year or 2 years. I was never comfortable talking and doing all this other shit. But like, you get comfortable, nigga. You want it, you gotta get comfortable. You gotta. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. How did you get your name Bobby Mars? Because I know you say you switched it before.
Yeah, it was Rob Bells, and my name is Robert Rivas. My mom's last name is Velasquez. So
Got you.
I'm named after my father, so it was like my name was the same way I am the only child of my mom and my pops. My name was a representation like Rob and Bells, short for Velasquez, just simple. I felt like that shit was kind of dry. Like I still be rocking the little spaceman alias sometimes, but the whole Rob Bells, like I just felt like where I was going, where I was heading, I wanted something more catchy. I wanted something that fit me, like fit my music. You know, I always was jacking the spaceman, but I just never really wanted to call myself or put like I didn't want to open Spotify and you see spaceman. I didn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Bobby has always been short for Robert. I've only had like 2 or 3 people ever call me that in my life, so I felt like. Magomez was he called me Bobby the most. You know what I'm saying? He's an OG of mine and always giving me wisdom. He's a smart ass dude. You need smart people around you, like older smart people that have been through these things and can tell you. You know what I'm saying? So he knew I used to do music and he would always like support, always show me love, and you know what I'm saying? And when I was looking for a name, I was like, this nigga always calls me Bobby. Like, you know what I'm saying? He always called me Bobby. So Bobby was always short for Robert. I took Bobby and Mars as like, I explain to people all the time, I'm just not from here. I don't feel like I'm the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the same either. Like, I want to be different. I want to stand out. I want to be that sort of, that has been me since high school. Like, you feel me? Like, I remember I dyed my hair in high school. Like, I had waves and I had like dyed, and then even when I had the, you feel me? Like, you think I have niggas trying to cut my ass every day? Where you think I learned to be how I am and be tough and cut niggas' ass back? Like, what you about to tell me?
Yeah.
Half of them niggas ended up falling in love with rappers that do that shit now, or you older and you do that shit now. I was doing that shit
in high school, middle school.
Yeah, when it was tough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I used to do the same shit, bro. I had like all black and then a little blonde shit like Wiz Khalifa and shit.
And now it's famous.
Yeah.
Now everybody's doing it. Not saying I started it, but I'm just saying like that's always been me. Like I've always been comfortable standing out, bro. Like in high school, I don't want to say I was popular. I feel like I was known though. Like I was on the basketball team, so I knew mad of niggas. I was in fucking AP, so I had my cool friends who was cool, nice, and not getting into no trouble. Then I had my real group of people that I was always around. Like if anything went down, I know I could count on them. Like we fighting together. Like and it's happened. Like we brawled out in high school and everything. I would go to some people's certain shit and I wouldn't go to it. You feel me? That's not their lane. Like you know what I'm saying? But I've always been in multiple, like a nomad. You know, I'm moving around. Like yeah, I got my main group, but like I could go and chill with a couple people and be like, oh yeah, you feel me? Like yeah, I keep my circle tight, but I like to have good relationships with everybody because it's like, for what I have a bad one. Just because we ain't in the same circle don't mean we got issues or some shit like that. I still pop ours too.
Yeah. And what should we expect from you next? Like, is there any new EPs, new albums, freestyles coming out?
Yeah, I got a new EP coming out. I ain't gonna say the name, but this shit is sounding crazy. Bon Jovi is going crazy. I'm going crazy. Skills going crazy.
All right, cool. Like, so how many features you got from that? Like, can you say that or?
Yeah. It's gonna be 6 tracks, I would say. And I got Bless on the track. You know,
really?
You see everybody with Bless on the track. That's word. I got Bless on the track. I got Bless, Skills. I got Skills on 2 songs. Skills is on the same song with Bless. And then I got a surprise feature coming up. Well, it's not a surprise. I want people to be excited, but her name is Luna. She be going crazy.
Gotcha.
Luna be going crazy. And I knew when I made that song, I was going through mad bullshit at the time. The song was going crazy. I was engineering it myself, and I was like, yo, she would just go crazy. So I just sent her that, and it's time. It's time to come soon. Like, I probably want to do one more video before I get another EP out, and definitely this is something I had on my list. Like, I was doing this from the moment we spoke in the studio. I let you know. I had to go to AZ and I came back and shit, but like I'm going soon. But I was just like, when I get back, we're doing it.
Yeah, we got time.
So when you hit me, even that's why I'll let you know I'm on the way. Nigga, you feel me? Like don't worry about it. I like doing this. This to me is something that, like I said earlier, artists need. We got the live performance and shit like that. I just did a freestyle. Like I want to be busy. You know what I'm saying? Like so before I drop the next EP, I'm probably gonna do either one more video I know I got a couple photo shoots to do. Shout out Draft Zone. This hat is beautiful. He just made me a custom.
That's fine.
Yeah, he just made me a custom hat. We just locked in with Draft Zone last night.
Yeah, tap in for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just doing a lot of shit, man. And that EP, I never planned for it to come out. Like it was really, I made that whole shit in the span of 3 days. Like I was in my bag, I was down, I was high, I was just expressing. You know what I'm saying? And it was all just coming together. And then it ended up being an EP. Like yo, I got too many. Like you know what I'm saying? Like gotta put this out. So I just think probably got some cover art to work on, and then.
Got you. Is this gonna be a different sound from the last 2 projects, or is
it's a different sound.
Got you.
It's still Bobby. Like I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Any beat, when you hear me, it's like you could hear like yo, that's Bobby. So like when you hear it, you're gonna hear that is me.
That's you. Okay.
But you may feel a different tempo and a different vibe than you felt
with the last few. Okay.
Yeah, and then it's a little. It's not all over the place, but it's meant to mimic your emotions. Like, yo, bro, you could be happy right now, you know, and then you be sad later. Or you having the worst day ever, and then a fucking truck almost hit you, and now you like, nigga,
what? Yeah.
I love life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like that, you feel me? Like, so there's gonna be songs where you like, damn, this shit is hitting me right now. And then, boom, we right back to, yo, we lit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I kind of like.
Gotcha. So, is there any last things that you want to shout out, or any messages you want your supporters to know, you want to tell yourself for in the future? You could definitely do it right now.
Shout out Hot Tie, shout out Bon Jordy, because he been going crazy. Shout out Skills, Wahi, Bless, all my peoples. Any artist that is in that mode where they like looking for perfection, you're not gonna find it. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna find it. Stop delaying your process, stop delaying your growth. Because you don't have the money, you don't have the time, it's not true. Like, you can get it done without all of that shit. It's possible. There's people getting it done with less than us. You feel me? So you gotta go do that shit. You have to, because nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna give you a meal ticket. There's people that have been doing this shit for years, have been putting out bangers, have been putting out videos, and still don't got that. So to think, not saying it's not possible. The possibilities of it though are much lower if you're not doing these things. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. That's fire. Thank you, bro, for coming. For really, I appreciate you even pulling up to Staten Island.
Of course, bro.
Where can we find you? Your music, YouTube, all that. Where can we get your blogs as well?
The, Bobby Mars on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all streaming platforms. You can find me Bobby Mars, 212 on the gram, Bobby Mars on Twitter. It's Bobby Mars everywhere. You feel me? But YouTube, definitely go to Bobby Mars. Subscribe to that. Check out the vlogs. Check out the videos. In my vlogs, you see a lot of my people, you know, because I'm behind the camera, and that's what I like to capture in my vlogs. Like, I like to show that the people I'm around are busy. The people I'm around are camera people. They look like stars on the video. They look and they play the part. You know what I'm saying? Like, we may not have all the views yet, we may not have all that shit, but we was talking earlier, like, half of the shit, like, I got inspired to do this, the same way you got inspired. Like, I saw X on No Jumper, and I'm like, yo, who? Like, we knew who he was, but like, when you get that side of an artist, it's like a different
personality.
Like, now you want to dive in. Like, I didn't want to listen to Citizen Dreams, but now I'm gonna go back and listen to his shit because I fucked with him, and that's the type of shit I'm going for. Like, I'm not trying to be up here faking it or do none of that corny shit. It's just music is real. Like, it's a real power in music. There's real energy in music. There's real influence in music, and the shit that you say is gonna come back. So be careful what you say, you know.
For a fact. All right, then. Thank you again for coming on the show. This is Bobby Mars. Stay tuned for his live performance, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
Okay.